welcome back to Grow Roots. This is Shannon, and today I am here to talk about the Tangerine Beauty Crossvine and why it is a must-have in your garden. Okay, so Tangerine Beauty Crossvine is what fills these 4 trellises. Last year I bought 4 of them as little tiny baby plants, maybe 3 feet tall, at Green Acres for $12.50. And in one growing season, they have grown well over 15 feet tall. So let me tell you about this vine and why you've got to have it in your garden. It's spectacular, first of all. This is early spring and it is full of hundreds of buds and blooms, and they have really just started to start blooming, but it is so beautiful. They are a beautiful tangerine color with the buds actually look pink, and then when they open you can see a bright orange color, and then way down inside the bloom is a beautiful yellow color, and it is just absolutely stunning. I've got a honeybee over here that's already checking out all of the buds, so pollinator attractors, hummingbird attractors for sure. This is a vine that if you live in the state of Texas, you have got to have this vine. It is a Texas native vine. It is also native to the southeastern United States, so all over there, and it is hardy in zones 6 through 9. So if you live in zones 6 through 9, I promise you this vine is going to thrive. Another thing that I love about this vine that was very important to me putting these up on the trellises is it is an evergreen vine for me. It says that it is semi-evergreen. It probably is semi-evergreen in zone 6 and 7, but I can tell you in zone 8, and we even had some zone 7 temperatures this winter, it was completely evergreen for me. It maybe shed like 10 leaves for the winter time. It kept all of the rest of his leaves, but you can see there's the foliage took on a dark green and even purplish hue during the winter time. It even got some purple spots, which kind of, it made me worry that there was some kind of fungus or bacteria. No, that was just the normal, like, a reaction to the cold for the leaves. But it was evergreen all through the winter, and now that it is early spring, the new foliage is this bright lime green color. It's lofty, it's beautiful, it's self-clinging, so it clings onto the trellises. I did not have to intertwine these really at all. It grabs on. It has all of these tendrils all over the vine, and they grab onto whatever is around them, so that makes it just super easy. So another thing that I love about this vine is it handles a wide variety of soil conditions, and it is drought tolerant once it's established. Although I will tell you, in this extreme Texas heat last summer, they were just getting established too. I could tell that I needed to make sure that they were watered regularly. The leaves will limp pretty well if they need some water, and they do tell you when they need water. But once they're established, they are really drought tolerant. In 2022, Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service actually named this plant a Texas superstar because it was a Texas native, because it thrives in all different types of soil types, because of its extremely showy blooms in the early spring, and it also blooms sporadically all throughout the season. So I will not get this extreme show all throughout the season, but I will see blooms all over this plant all throughout the season. And I did last year, even when they were little babies, they were sporadically blooming for me, and it was absolutely beautiful. But this is exactly what I envisioned for these trellises. I am so happy that I made this choice of the Tangerine Beauty Crossvine, and I hope that if you live in the state of Texas or in zone 6 through 9, you have got to pick up a Tangerine Beauty Crossvine and put it somewhere in your garden. We always have a tiny spot where we could put a trellis, right? There's spots in any garden, and a vertical gardening actually makes your garden appear to have more plants, more space, and so it's a great addition to any garden. Well, I thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will let me know in the comments what you think, and that you will subscribe to my channel so that you can hear all about the other types of plants that I have in my garden, as well as my garden tours that I post every month. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye-bye, everybody.